Hola clase, hoy hablamos de los verbos de ER e IR en el tiempo presente. Today we'll talk about present tense verbs ending in ER and IR. If you're curious about this E used instead of the letter Y to mean and, it's because it precedes a word that begins with the I sound. Continuamos. Los verbos de ER e IR en el tiempo presente. Verbos de ER. Verbos de ER. O, es, hemos, en. You can see that the forms end similarly to AR verbs. AR verbs end with O, as, a, amos, an. Here we do O, es, hemos, en. So we replace the A with the E, just like this is an ER verb instead of an AR verb. Almost the same thing. So these are the endings that you'll add. Here it says verbo menos ER más fin nuevo es el verbo en el tiempo presente. So here, if you take the verb, take off its ER ending, and add one of these new endings, you will have that ER verb in its present tense form. Verbos de ER. You'll see that this is almost the same. O, es, hemos, en. The nosotros, nosotras form is where it differs. IR verbs have an emos ending instead of the ER hemos ending. So make sure that you make that change in the IR verbs. It is only in the nosotros, nosotras form. So here you'll take off the IR ending, más el fin nuevo, add on one of these endings, and that will be the verb in the present tense. Nota gramatical, el tiempo presente es ahora, right now. Continuamos con estos verbos. So let's continue now that we have those endings, and we'll continue to work on memorizing O, es, hemos, en, O, es, hemos, en. El verbo comer, to eat. Yo como, tú comes, usted, él, ella come, nosotros, nosotras comemos, ustedes, ellos, ellas comen. The form of the verb matches the subject. Here we have the singular first person, second person, third person, plural first person, and plural third person forms. Otro ejemplo, el verbo escribir. Escribir significa to write. Yo escribo, tú escribes, usted, él, ella escribe, nosotros, nosotras escribimos, ustedes, ellos, ellas escriben. These are the present tense forms of the verb escribir. Notice that because it is an IR verb, we use the hemos ending in the nosotros, nosotras form. So this would say, I write, yo escribo, tú escribes, you write, usted, él, ella escribe, you formal write, or he, she writes. Nosotros, nosotras escribimos, we write. Ustedes, ellos, ellas, you, plural, escriben, you write, or they write. Más ejemplos. Yo vendo hamburguesas. I sell hamburgers. Here to match vender, an ER verb, to the yo form, to the yo subject, we say yo vendo. Here we can see that the verb form is implied, even though it's not stated, because the es ending goes with this ER verb correr, the to form. So we know that it's you run. Tú corres en la clase de educación física. you run in physical education class. Elisa siempre bebe la leche para la cena. Here our verb is beber. We take off the ER ending, and then to match to the subject Elisa, it's an ella subject, we use the third person singular a ending, bebe. Leemos un libro en la clase antes del almuerzo. Leer is an ER verb, so we put on the emos ending with a nosotros subject to say we read a book in class before lunch. Compartimos comes from the verb compartir. Compartir is an IR verb, and so we use the IR emos ending, compartimos, for the nosotros form. Compartimos un sándwich de jamón y queso. We share a ham and cheese sandwich. Elisa y Jorge aprenden el español. Elisa and Jorge learn Spanish. Un verbo más. One more verb that I want us to look at today. That's the verb hacer. Hacer significa to make or to do. The verb hacer follows the ER format almost completely, but it's what we consider a go verb because in the yo form, we have a go. If we were to add the O on to the C, it would say ako, and that wouldn't make sense with the sound of the verb. So it makes sense here somewhat to change it to another type of verb, to the go verb. So yo hago means I make or I do. So you might say yo hago el almuerzo, I make the lunch. Or yo hago el desayuno, I make the breakfast. I do any activity you want to do. Yo let's see if I have an example here. Yo hago un sándwich. Por ejemplo, hago un sándwich significa I make a sandwich. Then for the rest of the verb forms, you'll use it like you would another ER verb. Tú haces, usted, él, ella hace, nosotros, nosotras hacemos, ustedes, ellos, ellas hacen. So that is the small difference that we have with the verb hacer, and we will want to be able to use that verb now from here on out as well. If you have questions about ER and IR verbs, let me know. Otherwise, hasta luego.